The catalyst of prominence, part 2. The catalyst of prominence, part 2. 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 10.
1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 10.
Yes.
Now I plead with you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Jesus Christ,
Yes.
that you all speak the same thing,
Yes.
and that there be no divisions among you.
1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 10. That there will not be what?
Divisions among you.
Divisions what? Among you.
But that you may be perfectly joined together.
That you may perfectly join together.
In the same mind.
In the same mind.
And in the same judgment.
And in the same judgment. It says that they should speak what?
The same thing.
The same thing. It says they should speak the same thing. So that there will not be division what? Among them. See, a greater percentage of rivals are as a result of a non-consequential competition. Many rivalries we see today in the business world, in ministry, in churches, is as a result of non-consequential competition. People are competing with themselves, and that is why there is division. People are competing with each other, and that is why there is division. God does not like unhealthy competition that brings division. Sir, if the enemy wants to pull down the church, they use disunity. And one of the means that disunity comes into the church is through competition. So what the devil does is that he releases the spirit of what? Of competition. The spirit of competition, when it begins to operate in the life of a man, the man will be blindfolded and he will not know who is above him. The woman will be blindfolded and she will not know who is above her. Sir, one thing we must let go of is the spirit of competition. The Bible makes me to understand that those that compare themselves with each other are not wise. You are unique in your own way. You are unique in your own way. There is nobody on this planet X like you. There is nobody in this whole wide world like you. You are a special breed created for a special assignment. So there is no way you can be like another person. Many of us are insulting ourselves. We are actually insulting ourselves in what way? Because sometimes what we have inside of us that we are using to compare with another person is far bigger than the other person all. But you see, the Bible says time and chance happen to them all. There's something called time and chance. Until time and chance meets you, your greatness will not be unveiled. Until time and chance comes together and meets you, your glory will not be revealed. The Bible makes me to understand that Jesus did not manifest until 30 years. 30 years his manifestation began, and 30 years talks about time and what and chance. That was the season of what? Of manifestation. Are you aware that John the Baptist started manifesting before Jesus? Just imagine that Jesus began to compare himself with John the Baptist. That would be an insult on the greatness of that is inside Jesus. And because John the Baptist was gathering crowd at that point in time, Jesus knew that he was greater than John the Baptist. And John the Baptist knew that Jesus was greater than him. Sir, you don't need to compare yourself with anybody. Time and chance happen to them all. The spirit of competition, you must let go of it so that you will not be blindfolded. So that you will not be blindfolded against people that God has sent to help you. There are people that God has sent to help you. Sir, you can't enter into the next level of your glory except God uses a man to pull you up here. So just imagine you begin to compete with somebody that should have elevated you, and that is how people has lost their breakthrough. People has lost their glory. You can't be everything. You should learn to accept the role that God has given you to play. You can't be everything in this life. You should learn to accept the roles that God has given you to play. Every one of us We have a role to play in this world. So none of us can be everything, but there's something that we can be, and that thing is what God has created us to be. You can't be what God has not been given to you. Except it is given to you, that is when you can manifest it. Yes, no matter how you compete with somebody, if it is not given to you, you can't manifest that level of grace. Am I speaking to you? You can't manifest that level of grace. What should you do as a wise believer? You find out what God has ordained for you. You find out your role in the full agenda scheme of God. You check out what your role is and position yourself so that you can play that role effectively. Competition has never helped anybody. Comparison has never helped anybody. When you become, many people, they have this kind of attitude, which is, if I was there, I could have done better. That statement is an attitude. Sir, if you are there, you won't even do any better. Because if you have that kind of attitude, it will become difficult for you to actually manifest. You are just a watcher. You are just at the background, you are watching. And you are seeing that if you are there, you will have done better. Do you know that people that complain against players are people that cannot even play football? People that speak against men like Messi and Ronaldo, they can't even kick the ball. And they will tell that why is it that he didn't kick the ball this way? See, let me tell you something. Such a person cannot even become like Messi. Such a person cannot even become like Ronaldo. Because if you are given opportunity, you will play lesser and you will play worse than them. Am I talking to somebody? So, when you see people that have the spirit of competition and comparison, there's one thing that they focus on. They focus on the shortcomings of men. They focus on the shortcoming of great people. They focus on the shortcoming of men that are manifesting. If you want a manifestation, you must honor that manifestation. But when you focus on the shortcoming, I tell that manifestation will be far away from you. When you become so fixated on the shortcoming of another man, you lose track of your direction. When you begin to look at the shortcoming of another man, you begin to lose track of your direction. Sir, destiny is personal. We are on a personal race. See, have you seen a runner? How a runner runs? You see that he has his own lane. The other runner has his own lane. And one thing you will discover, nobody is looking at each other. What is their goal? Their goal is to run and win what? And win the prize. When you begin to look at another man's shortcoming that is not running well, you begin to lose direction. You will leave your lane and enter into another man's lane. Sir, in running, when you leave your lane and enter into another man's lane, you'll be disqualified. A lot of people have been disqualified from destiny because they are looking at another person's shortcoming instead of focusing on yourself and building and developing yourself so that you can become great in your own field of destiny. You are looking at another person's shortcoming. Now, why is it that he's not doing like this? Why is it that he moved into this direction? So a person can never be great in life. Prominence will be far away from you. If prominence is your desire, focus on yourself. Stop looking at the shortcoming of other persons. Stop looking at the shortcoming of your friend. Because your friend is doing well, but it's a shortcoming. You are looking at the shortcoming. Instead of you to look at yourself and focus on how you can do well in life. I learned how to focus on myself on time. I focus on myself and I don't listen to what people are saying. Am I speaking to somebody? Somebody will say that pastor did like this. I say, okay, that is fine. I go back and I focus on myself. Someone will say that apostle acted. I say that is fine. I go back and I focus on myself. Sir, that apostle is running his own race. I have my own race to run. I can't be focusing on somebody that is running his own race. And me, I have my own race race to run. I'm not yet finished running my race. Then I'm focusing on somebody else. Do you know that the Bible says before you remove the moth in somebody's eye, you remove the beam first of all in your own eyes. When you are pointing your finger at somebody, four is pointing back at you. What that means is that you have more shortcomings than that other person. In just a matter of time, those shortcomings will be reviewed. You will begin to see yourself doing things that you never imagined that you can ever do, because those things are existing there. But it's just looking for a conducive atmosphere to manifest itself. Some people, they don't need the atmosphere of big financial breakthrough to manifest certain shortcomings. You can't say that this is who you are until you enter into certain realms. You can't say that this is, I can never do this kind of thing until you enter into certain realms. When you enter into certain realms, certain things will be tested inside of you. Do you know that Korah, Dathan, and Abiram did not see anything special in what Moses did to liberate the Israelites from Egypt? They felt that Moses they felt that if they were in the position of Moses, they could have done more better than Moses. They didn't see anything special. How can a man answer a call in a burning bush? And God said, go to Egypt. He went to Egypt, and we saw the level of manifestation and contention that came against this man. And as a result of that contention, we saw that this man prevailed, and Israel came out from a bondage of 430 years. But Korah, Dathan, and Abiram did not see anything so special in what Moses has done. Oh my God. Their estimation were to commonize the service of Moses, which he rendered to the Israelites. They felt that what Moses did was a common thing, that anybody can do it. If anybody can do it, why is it that 430 years nobody showed up? Why is it that for 430 years nobody made an attempt? But a man, Moses, was bold enough to make what? To make an attempt. And he went there and he released the children of Israel. But Korah, Dathan, and Abiram, they felt that was a common thing. And they commonized the service of Moses because they felt that they can do much better than Moses. People like this, they don't go far in life. People like Korah, Dathan, and Abiram, that does not celebrate the greatness of their leader, that does not celebrate the achievement of their leader, they can't go far in life. Am I speaking to somebody? Do you know that when the generation, when we have a lot of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram that are serving under great men and women, and they felt that thing that they are doing is a simple thing, and they can also do it too. And do you know the painful thing? When they step into that shoe, they begin to do rubbish, and they do less than what that man is doing. One thing you must understand, I have established this fact that everybody has a role to play. But you must also know this, that God empowers people to live over others because He's the God of order. God raises people to live over others. Everybody is a star. But do you know that God is a God of order? Even though everybody is star, He still raises some people to live over others. Korah, Dathan, and Abiram, they never felt that. They felt that if Moses is a prophet, they were also prophets too. If Moses can sing, they too, they can also sing. And they looked at Moses and they felt that if Moses is a star, they too they are star. But they didn't know that God is a God of order. Even though He creates stars, He still raises people to live over others, for the purpose of orderliness. You must know who your leader is, no matter how shiny you are. You must know who your leader is, no matter how bright you are. You must know who your leader is, no matter how talented you are. Because you are talented does not make you to be the leader. No matter how talented Ronaldo is, his coach is his coach. No matter how talented Messi is, his coach is his coach. They are stars, but they have leaders for the purpose of what? Of order. You Is somebody hearing what I'm saying? Korah, Dathan, and Abiram, these men became too familiar to the leadership, forgetting that God himself empowers people to lead what? To lead others. They became too familiar with the leadership of Moses because they were close to Moses. But they didn't know that God still empowers people to lead others. Because you are a star and you are close to leadership and you can do what leadership can do, does not mean that God has raised you to be a leader over that your leader. Am I talking to somebody? Your leader is your leader anytime, any day. Anytime, any day. No matter how wealthy you are, your leader is your what? Is your leader. Do you know that Korah, Dathan, and Abiram, the Bible describes them as one of the princes among the children of Israel. So these men, they were high-ranking people among the Israelites. They were not small men. They were men that had a lot of money and a lot of what? Of houses. Because they became so familiar with the leadership of Moses, we saw that these people began to speak nasty words against the leadership of Moses. They began to say things against the leadership of Moses. They began to insult Moses, insult Aaron, insult everything what? Everything about them. But do you know something? Words can be cheap. Words can be cheap to be uttered. But taking responsibility of those words become very expensive. That is why they say in Nigeria that freedom of speech, and let's say it again, that you can have freedom of speech, that there can be freedom of speech, but after you speak, freedom of speech is not what? It's not guaranteed. Words can be cheap when being uttered, but words can become very expensive when taking responsibility. Someone, don't be like Korah, Dathan, and Abiram that spoke against authorities. That spoke against authorities. You know, when you begin to speak against authority, it's a sign that pride has entered into your heart. And God makes us understand that pride goeth before a fall. Anytime you see a man become so proud and boastful, just know that his downfall is very close. His downfall is not far from him. His downfall is so close. When Satan wants to destroy a man, many times he uses the weapon of pride. Because do you know that the weapon of pride is the most subtle weapon? You can be proud and you will not know that you are proud. You can be so proud and you will not know that you are proud. And when they say you are proud, you say it is my right. Pride sometimes looks like your right, but it is actually pride. Am I speaking to somebody? Pride many a times looks like what? Your right. But many a times it is actually pride. The Bible makes us understand that God, that there are certain group of people that God is to raise. He said people that are humble. He said there are certain people that God brings down. He said people that are proud. They are full of themselves. They can't acknowledge God and acknowledge the headship that God has placed over them. When you see a man that is always talking against leadership, talking against his pastor, talking against his boss, just know that that man is close to the downfall. What you might be saying is right, but the angels there, they are not happy with it. Am I speaking to somebody? They are not happy with it. Words are actually spirits. It is easy to commit it, but it is impossible to erase them. It is very easy for you to commit it, but it is very impossible for you to erase them. Because words are spirits. And that was why the Bible says, God said that He sent forth His word, and He will heal them and deliver them from destruction. He said He sent forth His word. That shows you that words are spirits. That the moment it released, something follows it. So anytime you release words, something follows it. And when you release wrong words against leadership, something follows it. And that thing that follows it reports you to heaven. And when it reports you to heaven, it becomes very difficult for it to be what? To be erased. God. Mind what you say against leadership, most especially as a Jesuit. Don't be part and parcel of people that gossip leaders, that gossip against leadership, that tear down the honor and the glory of leadership. If you are that kind of person, you can never go find like your damn questions. You are in a group, among a group of people that are speaking against men of God. And like what we are seeing online, and they say that the Jew within Christian Church of God, when during good long time they came to protest, but when they came to good time, they refused to shoot an 84 years man carrying black card and following to go and protest. 84 years old man, your great grandfather, he should follow you and lead protest for you. You that you are young fighter, why can't you lead the protest yourself? That waiting for an 84 years old man that can give birth to your mother. You should come and what? Lead protest. When you look at during good long time, when that man of God went out, that thing was a prayer walk. It was PSN that called for prayer for Nigeria. So they were doing prayer walk, and it was also looking like also what? A protest. But you see, when people want to talk, they just talk anyhow. When you speak against people like that, you can't reach that age. That is just the truth. When you dishonor men like that, you can't get to that. This is why you see young people are dying anyhow. Because they dishonor elderly people. People that God has blessed with life, that they should honor and receive what? And receive life. All you should carry black and say, Tunubu, does it make sense? Is that not what his sons and his daughters should be doing? I'm listening to somebody and you say, enjoy too. They say, hey, Papa, you know, I saw this man of God thing. They always talk about tithe and offering. As if your tithe and offering is part of the money that is part of that money. You say you're not being able to pay tithe of 100,000 naira. You're talking about tithe and offering. When men are giving 1 billion and start to give their mouth shut, you pay tithe of 2,000 naira. They are using your tithe to buy private jets. The 2K that they used to use and buy private jets. They use 2K to buy private jets. That means this world is not a better place now. Everybody will own private jets. Am I speaking to somebody? Type of 2K you are giving, they say I need to buy private jets. Which private jets? It is by your time and offering. These men will not be where they are. Because you members, majority of you don't give. I'm telling the truth. Majority, you can see. When we were in football, our arm was having issue there. Sir, for 3 months on the stretch, I couldn't preach without distraction. Before the thing has come, we will not be doing it. We will not take around 20 minutes. Then, when they leave, they say, I'm not preaching for that 15 minutes off again. Sir, 3 months on the stretch, we were going through this thing. I was on the altar crying. I said, please, can you please come? Let people should contribute money and buy my members. I'm telling about more than 100 people. More than 100 people. They sat down there. Nobody was even looking at the problem. They didn't see it as a problem. Because I have a entitlement mentality. For this member, I know many of them that have the capacity to do that, but none of my business. I'm not even expecting anything from them. But your church is having issues. You see the way your arm or your this is, and you have the money. So after I cried for 3 good months, 3 months on the stretch, I was preaching my message. I was sometimes, and because of that, I will be missing my words because of, one day, the Holy Spirit spoke to me. He said, Emmanuel, look at that guy in the congregation. I said, okay. He said, that guy has millions in his account. See, I don't know anything. I don't know how to finance. He said, go and tell him that he should, if you know what is good for him, that he should buy the church and app. I said, okay. I went. I met this guy. I said, come. The Holy Spirit just spoke to me, say, should buy the church and app. I have millions in your account. He said, okay, we'll buy it. We now went to the market. We saw an app of 100,000. He wanted to remove 100,000 and pay paid for the house. The man has said, "There's no man of 200 that's okay before they bring the church." And the 400 will serve us much better. He said, before the India, you were already trying to make the transfer. That is somewhere to one that will say it is style that they used to watch to buy jets. People that give in the church are 1% of the attendance you have in that church. If everybody is giving, then we cannot say, "Oh, they are using your money to buy it." How many people really pay their tithes in this church? How many people that are consistent tithe payers? Just discover that it is 1% of the number that we have in this church. So I'm 84 years old man to protest for you. Don't join people to speak evil words against leadership. When they are talking, avoid them. Keep that space because they are thinking they are great. They are thinking they are contaminated. Am I speaking to somebody?
Yes, sir.
It is not everything that the mind ponders on that the mouth will talk. It is not everything that enters into the mind that the mouth will speak about. That words are spirits. Words are spirits. Never begin a battle you have not appraised its consequence. Never start a battle that you have not taken out the level of consequences that can carry. If you underestimate your headship because of their sizes, you may not be able to stand the weight of their authority and power. If you underestimate your leader because of his size, you won't be able to stand against his authority and power. Sir, leaders carry authority and power. There's power backing up leaders. There's a power backing up men of God. Am I saying to somebody? When you speak against that man of God, you speak against that power. And that power, many times, can come as with a sword of judgment against that individual. The Bible says that a man that values long life should bring his tongue. A man that values long life should not to bring to his tongue. You put your tongue in check. Korah, Dathan, and Abiram, they were men that underestimate their headship. They downplay the humility and simplicity of Moses because they thought that Moses was too simple and humble, he can't do anything. I have said this here in this church that power is embedded in simplicity and humility. Anywhere you see simplicity and humility, power is there. Power is there. These men misunderstood the meekness of Moses for weakness. They misunderstood the simplicity of Moses for what? For weakness. Sir, because a man is humble and simple does not mean that he's weak. In fact, humility and simplicity is power on its own. Because the Bible said in the book of Psalm chapter 37 verse 10, it said, a man that wants to possess the earth must be humble. My God. He said, any man that wants to possess the earth, that wants to take charge of the earth, they should be humble. So when you see a man that is simple and humble, that man is a powerful man. When I read that scripture, I began to tell the Lord, I want to become more humble. Because I know that the more humble you are, the more power that is released upon you. When you become so humble that you don't look down on God and look down on the things of God, God releases more power upon you. The reason why people don't not have power to make wealth is because of their lack of humility. Because God knows very well that if you give this guy 1 billion naira, this guy is going to oppress the poor. He's going to step on people's head. So because of that, he withdraws that power, that level of power of getting that level of wealth. If you want to get 1 billion naira, it takes power. Every realm of financial breakthrough, it takes power. It takes power to enter into that realm. Are you getting what I'm saying? Look at Luke chapter 15.
Luke 15.
Verse 8 to 10.
Verse 8 to 10.
Yes.
Or what woman, having 10 silver coins,
Yes.
if she loses one coin, does not light the lamp, sweep the house and search carefully until she finds it. And when she has found it, she calls her friends and neighbors together, saying, Rejoice with me, for I found the piece which I lost. Likewise, I say to you, they enjoy in the presence of the angels of God over one sinner who repents.
Okay, that is fine. That is fine. Before I talk about this one, I want to emphasize on the points. And what is this point? Korah, Dathan, and Abiram, they were men that were with Moses. These were not outsiders. Am I speaking to somebody? No. They were not outsiders. They were men that were with Moses, that understood the ways of the Spirit. So actually they know God. So they were not sinners. When you see people talking against leadership, when you see their name, you will see Christian, you will see Teresa, you will see what do you say again? You will see John. I'm asking somebody, you will see Peter. These people are actually Christians. They were born inside the church. They were born in a church. But you see, they allowed Satan to enter into their heart and they began to talk against leadership. The way we Christians, we tear down our own. Islam does not do like that. Islam does not do like that. Other religions does not do like that. You can't catch a Muslim man come on and begin to talk against his head. But it is so common among Christians that because somebody has 100,000 followers, he has equated to authority and power. He has equated to authority and power. He can talk, and when you see them say, I don't want to say my mind. You want to say your mind, but you are saying rubbish. You are talking rubbish. Am I saying somebody? You are talking rubbish. You don't want to say your mind. These people are Christians. They are people born inside the church, and they talk against their heads, their leaders. Look at this woman. She said that she was looking for a coin. The Bible said the woman did not go outside, she sat inside the house. She was looking for an item. The Bible said this woman did not go out. She was searching what? Inside, and she was looking for the item. Sir, all battles and conflicts are mostly local. All battles and conflicts are mostly internal. Even people that are fighting heavy battles, when you treat their personal life very well, it is from their foundation. It is something that is coming from their family, something that is coming from their village, where they come from. See, there's a battle that is very deadly. This battle is a battle that is coming from inside. This battle is a battle that is coming from within. Any battle from within has the capacity to kill you within a short period of time. You can actually withstand battles from outside with ease, but sir, battles from inside, it takes God's grace for you to come out victorious. The Bible said this woman was looking for her coin and she sat inside. No one can pull you down, but you see, power from within has the capacity to pull you down. No one can drag you down, but you see, power from within has the capacity to drag you down. If you want to enjoy peace all the days of your life, look inside you. Deal with powers from where? From within. The powers that are outside, they can't pull you down. But you see, powers from within, they have the capacity to drag you down. Sir, the reason why the battle against Korah, Dathan, and Abiram was a serious one, because they were men from within. They were men from within. They were men from within. These men, they were sitting in high places. They know the in and out. They know all the strategies. They were people that were from within. If you see that battle, when you read that number 16, you see it there. It was not a small thing. For earth to open and swallow up people, you should know what that means. It swallowed them up, swallowed their property, swallowed up their children. The Bible says in Luke chapter 15 verse 8 to 16 that the woman lost something that was so valuable. She did not waste her effort searching outside. She started sweeping within the house first. She took her broom and she was sweeping within the house. If you don't handle men and women of your background, they will inflict pains on you. If you don't handle powers from your background, they will inflict pains on you. Sir, focus on powers from your background. Anyone that must rise must deal with powers from their background. Many items that people have lost, many precious things that people have lost, it was powers from their background that took it away. Many blessings that people lost, they thought that it just happened. No, it was powers from their background that took it away. This woman understood that if she lost this item, it is from inside this house. So she has to start inside there. Many of them were looking for something that is start inside your house. Begin to deal with powers from your background. Many people are looking for financial breakthrough. They are fasted and pray. Deal with environmental power, and financial breakthrough is not coming. Man, look at powers from your background. They are the one holding it. Look at them and address them. Some people are looking for marital breakthrough. They have gone to different mountains and sources, but nothing is happening. Man, look at your background. There are powers there that are holding what you are looking for. Address them and collect it from their hands. If you don't address powers from your background, sir, you will end up your life without fulfilling the prophecies of God upon your life. Every major attack you see, I can guarantee you that it is powers from your background. Anytime you see attacks that you don't even understand, I can guarantee you it is powers from your background. Those powers, they are the ones that strategize attacks like that. They are the ones that causes near success syndrome. That when something big is actually coming your way, they just appear from nowhere and they back it away. Then you come back home empty-handed. You come back home empty-handed and you begin to say, but God, you told me that this thing will happen. Yes, God told you, but you refuse to address powers from your background. Do you know that the Bible says in Psalm chapter 11 that if the foundation of the righteous is destroyed, that the righteous cannot do anything. You see, they cannot do anything. You see, foundational battles are one of the biggest battles. That any man that wants to rise, look at what? At his background. Look at where you are coming from. Where you are coming from, that is where the answer is. Where you are coming from, that is where the blessing is. If you can address it, the blessing will be handed over to you with ease. Sometimes, when I look at some attacks I experience, I already know that there are powers from my background. Am I speaking to somebody? And what do I do? I begin to address these words, address these powers. I begin to address these powers. Powers from your background, they are limiting forces. They are forces that makes men not to rise and pass a certain level. And if you must rise and go beyond the level that your father was, the level that your mother was, then you must focus on powers from your background. Labrado sate la yikaya, pasobrado satama ibaya, anigete brado sataya, anigete brado payikaya, masobradi mayikate brado sata, labradi kali brado satalaba, maso payikaya. Many of you are experiencing too much battle, consistent battle. Anytime you see a consistent battle, it is powers from your background. Anytime you see frequent battles, it is powers from your background. Sir, I think my life is filled with so many battles. The reason why is because there is powers from my background. Am I speaking to somebody? See, there was a time in my life. For years I was fighting battles, and those battles were as a result of powers from where? From my background. See, your defense as a believer is only fortified when your home front is fortified. Moses and Aaron least expected opposition from those that they interceded today. People will rise against you, no matter the investment you make upon them. People will stand against you, no matter how good you are to them. Sir, I want you to take note of this. Many a times, the hurt we experience comes from people that were good to. Moses was so good to Korah, Dathan, and Abiram. He invested so much on them, but they hurt him back. They hurt him back. See, when they hurt Moses back, Moses was even still looking for a way to reconcile the issue, but these guys were not agreeing to it. Many of us, when we invest in people, we expect so much. But many a times, those expectations turn into pain. Your investment on people is never enough defense against yourself. Because you have been good to somebody does not mean that the person will not hurt you. Oh my God. Many of us trust people too much. See, if you are investing in people, take away your mind. Just position your mind one corner. Because 99% of the time, the hurt that you are going to experience that will eat deeply into your soul might come from those people. So when you are investing in people, don't attach yourself to them. When you are investing in people, don't give yourself to them. The Bible says that Jesus knew the heart of men. That was why he didn't give himself to them. Now can I say this to you? Jesus fed 5,000. See, before Jesus fed 5,000, there was something that happened. The Bible says in 5,000 they were looking for Jesus. They were looking for Jesus. Anywhere Jesus went, these people they were looking for Jesus. When Jesus now went into the desert, do you know that the 5,000 followed Jesus in the desert? And when they saw Jesus, they said, Jesus, you are our king and you are our Messiah. That is what they said then. And sir, Jesus, okay? Apostles, I'm praying for them. They say, we are their king and their Messiah. And that was how they fed these 5,000. After they fed them, they went back to their houses. Sir, they met with Jesus again. And Jesus told them, will you eat my flesh and drink my blood? They said, this man is a crazy man. And these 5,000 that say that Jesus was their Messiah, they only left Jesus and many only 12. See, with the investment that Jesus made into their life, they still left Jesus. They still left Jesus. Because they left Jesus, Jesus did not stop doing good. Many of us have stopped doing good because of our past faults. And the Holy Ghost is telling us that we should take away that word and continue the good that we are doing. Keep up with the good. Keep up with the good. People should not stop you from doing good. No matter how terrible they are, they should not close the doors of your heart against other people. Am I speaking to somebody? People will always hurt you that you invested in. If all does not hurt you, one will hurt you. One will do something to you that you will regret. But you don't need to allow that one hurt to close your heart against everything. Why you make efforts to make people's life better as a believer, don't commit yourself to them. Don't give yourself to them. Don't say that this person will help me in return. Sir, it might not be like that. People are never satisfied. No matter the latitude you give to them to operate in, they are never satisfied. Whatever people, many times, whatever people don't work for, they don't value it. Many times, not all the time. Whatever people do not work for, they don't work, they don't value it. The wicked sees favor as their rights. Favor is not your right. Favor is God's mercy upon your life. When people give you things that you didn't work for, appreciate it. Don't turn your back against them. Don't become a Judas and stamp them at their back. People that are Judas, they don't go find life. If prominence is what you are looking for, always be loyal to men that has impacted your life. Always be loyal to men that have been of a blessing to you, to women that have been of a blessing to what? Blessing to you. Don't go at their back and begin to tear them down. Don't go behind them and begin to bend them what? Bend them back. What I am teaching you today is a wisdom from God. Any bridge that you have crossed over with, make sure you maintain that bridge no matter what. Make sure you keep that bridge intact no matter what. Don't pull down that bridge because of one little thing. Am I telling somebody? People are too quick to forget. They forget the good memories of how these people came to them during their time of needs. When you look at Numbers chapter 16 verse 1, can we read Numbers 16 1 to 2?
Verse 1 to 2.
Yes.
Now Korah the son of Izhar,
Korah the son of Izhar,
the son of Kohath,
the son of Kohath,
son of Levi,
the son of Levi,
with Dathan and Abiram,
with Dathan and Abiram,
the sons of Eliab,
the son of Eliab,
and the son of Peleth,
and the son of Peleth,
sons of Reuben, took men,
okay,
and they rose up before Moses,
they rose up before Moses
with some of the children of Israel,
with some of the children of Israel,
about 250 leaders of the congregation,
250 people joined them,
representatives of the congregation,
yes,
men of renown.
yes, that is right. You can see that in this Numbers chapter 16 verse 1, that Kohath is from Levi, Moses is from Levi. They both of them, they are Levites. Am I speaking to somebody? So what that means is that Korah know deep things about Moses. Korah knew how Moses started. They were from the same tribe. It was something that every Levite knew. It was not something that was hidden among the Levites. Every Levite knew how Moses started. The kind of things Moses did. How Moses killed somebody in Egypt. How Moses got married to Zipporah, that was an Ethiopian woman, that was not part of the fold of the Israelite folk. They knew all the weaknesses of Moses. What's that? Those who know you from the foundation are the most difficult people to satisfy. Korah, the reason why he was not satisfied by what Moses was doing, because he knew Moses from where? From his foundation. He knew everything about Moses. Everything about Moses. Everything about Moses he knew it. These people that knows you from the foundation, they are the most difficult people to ever satisfy. They never see who God has made you to be. They keep remembering who you used to be. People that know you from your foundation, they never see who God has made you to be. They keep remembering who you used to watch, who you used to be. So it's not become difficult for them to be loyal to your leadership. It's not become difficult for them to submit to your leadership. I know some people that the dates they call me Emmanuel, they are not my senior, they are not my elders, they are my mates. I just want to say, they are my mates. If they have an opportunity, they'll slap my head where the oil is. Why? Because they are operating with me based on who I used to watch, who I used to be. But they don't know that I'm no longer in that level. I have left that place long time ago. Am I speaking to somebody? So, people you know from the foundation are the most difficult people to satisfy. When I was ordained as an apostle, the first thing I did was that I called up people I knew from my foundation. I asked my wife, all of them, I called them up, I stopped picking their calls. I stopped relating with them. I stopped having anything to do with them. See, now, many of them, they see me, can call me Pastor Emmanuel. Calling me a pastor is not sin, but that is not my office. My office is an office of an apostle. I mentioned to somebody, calling me a pastor is nothing, but that is not what my office. When Jesus mentioned me, he said, you are an apostle. He didn't say I'm his pastor, he said I'm his apostle. There's a difference between a pastor and an apostle. But you know, we generalize everything and put it inside a single box, which is what? Which is pastor. Am I speaking to somebody? We generalize everything. Sir, Don't be too familiar with leadership. I will say this, and I will end with this. What are the things that make followers to be in conflict with their leaders? What are the things that make followers to be in conflict with their leaders? Number one, lack of self-esteem. You know, self-esteem is how you look at yourself. Self-esteem is how you see yourself. When people lose respect for others, when people lose respect for people that are above them, it is because they don't have anything for themselves. When you see people, they are not respecting leadership, it's because they don't even respect themselves. They don't even honor themselves. The Bible says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. So if you are not able to properly love yourself, you can't love others. When you have the right value for yourself, you appreciate the move of God in other people's lives. When you have the right value for your life, you appreciate what God is doing in other people's life. Because you appreciate what God is doing in your own life. It should not be very easy to appreciate what God is doing in other people's lives. Those who are hardly satisfied with the leadership technique of others equally does not value themselves. Anytime you see somebody always speaking against leadership, they don't value themselves. The way they talk against leadership is the way they act to themselves. There's no difference. How they speak against leadership is how they value themselves. The way you view yourself is the same way you see others. The way you view yourself is the same way you view what? You view others. See, you cannot honor others if you have not yet honored yourself. You cannot keep a mansion clean if you are not keeping your own house clean. Oh, you are not with somebody. See, when you see people, how they maintain the house where they are, it will tell you how they will maintain your own house. Am I saying to somebody? You see them, when you come to their house, you see computer, you see million, you see baby pampers. Sir, if they come to your house, they'll do your house like that. Am I speaking to somebody? If you want to know how somebody will handle your own house, go to their house first and check how they handle their own. And you will have an idea on how they are going to handle your own house. When you come to our place, one thing you will discover is that we don't like dirty. That is why here in the church I don't like dirty. I like it properly organized. Am I speaking to somebody? You come to the house, my wife does not like dirty. So that's why when we come to the church, something is not like this scenario is on the ground and it's doing me somehow. I can't just help it because I am the one that did it. I'm told that you can't get I used to be somebody. When I look at it, it just irritates me because I don't like that. Am I speaking to somebody? So the way people treat others is the way that they treat themselves. Korah, Dathan, and Abiram did not see nobility in Moses and Aaron because they didn't see nobility in themselves. They didn't see nobility in themselves. They didn't see nobility in their own life. So it was very impossible for them to see nobility in Aaron and in Moses. If you did not see your actions as diamond, you can't see gold in the statement of another person. Oh my God. If you don't see your actions as diamonds, you don't see your life as diamonds, you can't see gold in the statement and in the life of others. The reason why I can support who is going far and who is not going far is because I am going far. I see that in myself. The reason why I can support people that are destined for greatness is because I've seen greatness in myself. A man that lacks proper self-esteem can hardly be carried along. Everybody is a suspect to him. A man that lacks a proper self-esteem, that's why you can't carry him along. Because everybody is a suspect to us. Is a suspect. So the way you suspect yourself is the way you will suspect you. Am I saying? Have you seen that? cheating husbands. Anytime they see their wife pressing phone, they say, who are you talking to? Come, who are you talking to? You know why? Because that is how they see what? They see themselves. One of my daughter was telling me that the husband was sleeping with different girls. So she was talking to me on phone. So when we finish the conversation, she said me down. They just say, who is that? Who are you talking to? He didn't know that it was apostle that is talking to. Because he is sleeping with different girls. So he know that his wife was also doing that. They track the phone. They saw Apostle Greg. He gave her back what? He gave her back the phone. Are you understand what I'm saying? Why? Because that is who he is and that is how he sees himself. That is why he sees himself like that. See, when a man or a woman is actually committed to their partner, only their partner, they will have less trust issue on their works, on their partner. My wife is there. I have never checked my wife for right from relationship days to this one. She's there. I've never asked her, who is that person that you are talking to? You know why? Because of that is how I see what? I see myself. When somebody is cheating, there's no way the person will escape not being caught. One day, the cat will let out of the bag. Am I speaking to somebody? Yes, sir. So you women that used to go and check your husband phone, you don't need that. A man cannot be multi-dimensional. A man cannot multitask. I don't know. For me, I can't keep up with two women at the same time. If I follow another woman, they say, come and we catch. In fact, say, the two women that I'm following them. I just want to say, it's only women that are multi-dimensional. They can multitask. That is why she's feeding baby. She's turning the back. She's carrying water. The baby is sitting like this. She's carrying water. Before I know she's washing clothes again. And the baby is sitting like this. But we men, we like doing one thing at once. Is somebody hearing what I'm saying? So I will end with this loss of focus. Number 2. What are the things that make followers to be in conflict with their leaders? Loss of focus. Loss of focus. The first one is lack of self-esteem. Is the way you see yourself, is the way you will treat your leader. Number 2, loss of what? Of focus. Those who are busy with their assignment have little or no time to watch others. Those who are busy with their assignments have little or no time to watch others. One of the strongest evidence of lack of focus is the engrossment on other people's assignments. One of the evidence of lack of focus is the engrossment you have on other people's life. You always want to know what is happening in that person's life. When you have an assignment, you focus on yourself and you focus less on people. When you have lost your focus, you begin to look at the latest gist of in people's instead of looking for the latest gist from heaven about your life. You begin to what is happening in Sister Jane's life now? You go and meet Sister Martha. Do you know what's going on in Sister Jane? Sister Jane knows what they do for her. She knows what they do for her. Then you begin to tear down that uniform. Say she didn't buy it. She said it was taken over by POP. That was not POP 16. You begin to tear it down as if you want to take POP 16. What you are doing is I there like that. Time that you should be inside, listening to the voice of the Holy Spirit on what God has for you this season. People have turned themselves to referees instead of players. If you are not playing, you become a referee. And referee does not carry cups, it's only players that carry cups. I have never seen in any tournament where they put medal on referee's neck, it's players that they put medal on their neck. People are achieving success, you are prognosing into their success. People are looking for a way forward in this hard Nigeria. You are peeping into their life. Time that you be using to be invested in yourself. You want to know what's happening now. That's why you move from here to there. 24 hours and moving from houses to houses. Looking for Jesus. Looking for who will teach you. Man, sir, go inside the house and fix your life. Fix your what? Fix your life. The man that does not dance is only the head judge of a dancing competition. A man that is not part of the dancing competition that will just pass. When you are not following your goals, you become a judge for other people's lives. You begin to talk against other people, judge them, judge everything about them. When we were building this place, somebody was saying that the person was saying that he was telling one person in a your church that even does not have window, does not, is uncompleted. See, me, I'm building though. Me, I'm following my assignment. You that won't be able to place a block. Understand? Time that you will use and think of how you will place a block on the ground. I place blocks and building. You are looking at don't have window. My lack of window has not become your concern. Instead of your lack of failure, instead of your lack of success, it has to be your concern. People are making effort to stand. You are making effort to know what they are doing. Instead of you to find a way to stand for yourself and forget about other people. This is a race of individualism. The race we are running is a race of individualism. Can I say this to you? Can I say this to you? If you succeed, no matter how people hate you, they will like you. Success has many friends. Failure is an offer. Nobody associates with failures. Men that have not add value to their life, people do not value them. Instead of looking at what other people are doing, focus on that your business. Yes, you are making 1,000 naira. Sir, if you focus, before this day end, you might make $1 million. Am I speaking to somebody? Focus on that your small shop that you are selling only one provision. Leave all these people alone. Focus. Before the year ends, you might likely have a mall of your own. The reason why you are not moving forward is because you are looking at other people instead of looking at your own assignments. Look at what you are doing and improve it. This is true. Many people are yet to achieve their goal. 2027 now will come to still make new goals. At the beginning of this year, I made a goal. What was the goal? That I want to build this church and complete it before June. So I told my wife that every money that will come in now, please, you will bear with me. Just manage. Just be patching up. Just manage. By June, everything will be what? Will be settled. I get what I'm saying? We were at home, we were just partying. I will have money, people will give me money from ministry. I will not use it at all. I will pack everything, I will fix it inside this place. I will sometimes say, as you should be broke, I'll say, I'll do it like this. Calm your mind down. Calm your mind down. I with me. Sometimes they you don't know when if there's a way they will walk even in their hand. Are you with me? So there was one when she walked out. I do it like this. Do this work. Do this work. I couldn't buy food stuff at home. I was pumping all my money there. Am I speaking to somebody? Every money you give to me, I pump it here. Every money you give to me, I pump it here. And that was how we came to this point we are. Am I speaking to somebody? I wasn't focusing on other people's assignments. I focused on my own and I put my money there. Focus on that your business. Sacrifice and put your money there and expand it. Stop looking at your neighbor that is doing well. If you focus, you will do very well. Am I speaking to somebody? You will do very well. That is how for about 5 months, It's cloth that covers the body, you will not know. You see me, I move, we move, we're just doing like that. Doing like that, doing like that, until we came to this point. And as I came to this point, I looked at the shop. I said, if heat has not catch you, you will not buy fan. If they are waiting for me to buy fan for you, you will wait and wait and wait and wait. And the first time will come, I will look at my guest, I will just buy one big fan and position it on the face of my guest. Say, sir, please just manage this. You say in the congregation, you will remain there. You will remain there. That heat will catch you. Until one day somebody will say, this is my father's house, I need to buy a fan. Am I speaking to somebody? I need to buy a fan. Those who oppose dreamers don't dream. When you see people talking against dreamers, they don't have a dream. Joseph's brothers were envious of his dream because they don't have a dream. If you have a dream, you don't focus on other people's life. You focus on your dream. Can somebody write it down?